Hey there, my fellow soul faithful. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Inquest of the Dead. Episode 14, the initial phase of a sanctuary. Now that the shamblers have moved quite a bit, I'm going to keep everyone away from this corner. There's a few stragglers down here that have resurrected. Paid fighting. A Baron of the Broken Empire wants us to lure a whole bunch of people to our map tile, and they will give us 12 soldiers under our control that will have to feed and house them. The pirates will arrive in 3 days, so we have to feed 12 people for 3 days. And for those rewards, yeah, no, vetoed. Hard pass. I wouldn't even house 12 soldiers for 3 days for that pay. I mean, I probably would, but it's still annoying. Yeah, there's a lot of food. Exactly. All right, are we indoors yet? We are! So this section of our base is technically indoors. There's enough of it roofed up to be indoor designated area, which is awesome. Because it means is if a shambler comes in, like these shamblers, let's say, and they break this door and they die here, they will not resurrect. Because I still technically have a door there preventing resurrection. Oh, an assault. Okay. 34 north and south. Let's do south first. All hands on deck. The rewards sucked also. I mean, they weren't terrible. Like, 2K rewards. The gold would be really nice, because I do have a multi-analyzer, and I don't have the gold for it. And then this is a shooting book, which isn't bad to read for, like, a new rec type. So if I was to pick myself, I'd pick this one. But even then, like, I'm not that interested, because it's a lot of effort for not a lot of reward. Okay, everyone back up a little bit. You're being chased. Alright, keep backing up. I guess they know that they have no hope of, like, killing the brawler, so they're going after everyone else. Cannot wait until I have multiple brawlers. And then this corner is, yeah, getting absolutely harassed. Now, in this case, it would be... Oh, I can't get there in time. Having a bottleneck one wide there would be really nice for fighting's sake. But it didn't happen. Obviously, they've breached. Alright. Scorp, you get to hang behind. Because I know how much your ideology likes to see corpses, which is 0. And what I'm trying to tell you is, get the hell over it. Because this is going to be a regular occurrence. So, these dead will not revive. Because they are under a roof, indoors, which means they're ineligible for death pall. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Unfortunately, these two are part of the assault team, which is not part of this group. So I'm going to let them bust through the wall. Or, you know what? I have an idea. We'll shoot them minus Sakura and Sun Tzu. We'll shoot them from here. And that way we don't, like, piss off the rest of the group. Alex, thank you for the resub. You're welcome for the content. Oh, they broke the door anyway. Or the wall, rather. Alright, high priority hauling for everybody. And this corpse zone should be viable to haul them into. There is, of course, that shambler that needs to get cleared, but generally they'll be alright. And then this one needs to get finished off. Don't worry, I've noticed. So, close to zone, close to home, will include this area, and can now include this area again, because it's safe. And I'm just sneaking by so that this group doesn't see me. While Kadath makes repairs to that section. So that we don't have another accidental breach. Cool. So it's not... I mean, obviously you don't want the long rot of having these corpses here, but they won't resurrect. Well, okay, these guys will, just because they happen to die where the farm is, which means they aren't roofed. But any of them that are with a roof over their heads would not normally die. Oh, you got fully up. Okay. Not anymore, you aren't. Long rot will be a problem even with the gas masks, because gas masks don't give perfect coverage. But it will slow it down significantly, but it will still be a concern. Now, if we do get long rot, it's not the end of the world. We'll just treat it with herbal meds. We'll be fine. Eventually, we'll get, like, you know, detox lungs as standard issue. Calling an organ standard issue sounds weird, but you know what I mean. So that I don't have to worry about it. I won't even need gas masks. And the real advantage there is it allows me to wear helmets, which is far superior for protection than a gas mask ever could be. Does the farm area say it's outdoors? No. If you click, it's unroofed, but it's not outdoors. Like, here's proof. I'll drop Psychite tea here. It's not rotting, right? If I drop Psychite tea here... Oh, wait, you didn't pick it up. It's rotting. Because it is unroofed and outdoors, whereas here it was roofed and indoors. So, no. The farm is indoors. This area is indoors. Alright, quest expires 15 hours. We're not going to get it done. So I'm just going to ignore it. Alright. The plan for a sanctuary. So I want to build a sanctuary here. And I'm going to start off with a 13 by 13 structure. Right where basically the pollux tree has been. So we're going to need to remove that pollux tree. And I am going to lay it out like I'm going to do it in marble because we used up a whole lot of our jade. Which I think is reasonable. All right, there we go. We're gonna need a lot of marble. Unfortunately, I don't think marble is a natural stone on this tile. So we're gonna have to mine it up from, like, the hillsides. Is what it is. Oh, dog treats. Where's my treat bowl? Oh, there it is. Cheers. So the rough-hewn marble here, I think, is... Well, I'll double-check. Maybe, Scorp, you're right. Because it's not a natural tile here. No, it does say marble. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, let's mine up the marble. I'm wrong. There's some sort of, like, map generation bug going on. I think is the answer. Because there's not supposed to be marble here if it doesn't say marble. I don't know what's going on, but you're right. We'll fix that. Alright, Rascal, you also have tattered clothing. So here's what I'm going to do. The new apparel policies is going to say, don't wear tattered. And there will be exceptions to this because good will need to wear armor until it's basically ruined. Hey, Lieutenant Spoons, thank you for the resub. Alright, I am hoping that... How much granite do we have right now? We have 35? I'm hoping that Kadath gets some more work done. Construction work done. We'll see. I really wanted the bridge removed. Maybe I'm gonna forbid the Sanctuary project until the bridge is done. Because I didn't want a wooden bridge. Shamblers approach. They are not actively assaulting us, so that's fine. We are going to need a brewery. We're starting to get hops. And let's go ahead and research shuttle. Oh, I don't have a multi-analyzer. Well then, shuttle will be in the back queue. What next to research will be up to you in just a moment. I'm going to leave the research right now going for... Oh, you know, I'm going to add tube television to this too. as another wreck type. There we go. And it'll just start and gas up. There we go. Everything that should be roofed up. Oh, almost everything. Let's try again. Almost everything, but about to be everything that's supposed to be roofed up is going to be roofed up. And Sakura, let's go ahead and extract that tree now that we're starting to build the walls, because this pollux tree cannot stay here. So I'm going to replant it here. It's mostly surrounded by stone and water. I don't think it's a high fire risk. And then once all the stuff that needs repair is repaired, we should do the bridge stuff, allowing us to then transition over to more sanctuary. And I'll have Good start to cut the marble. Scorp tried to convert Good to our ideology, and Good is cutting him a new one. Deservedly. I'm surprised he even got a punch in, to be honest. Alright, Sakura, get over there. We need to put him back together, like Humpty Moron. Why? I mean, of all the people to try to convert, that's like the dumbest you could attempt. Truthfully. Okay, where was that large... Oh, there they are. Got it. I was wondering where they were. Alright, looks like Turret Pack's going to be the winner of this research round. Conversion rituals off cooldown in 16 hours. I'll use it as soon as it's ready. And Kadath's almost done repairing all the walls, which means I'll be able to make progress on the bridge and the flooring that needs changing. Will the flood affect the trees? Nope. Flood doesn't kill trees. It kills farm crops. Siege. I don't care about the siege. The siege is almost certainly going to get zerged. No? Yep. There are some, yep. Definitely some vampires in the mix. But yeah, of all the corners they could have entered into the map tile, they didn't pick a good one. I would very much like to try to get the components from them. And then I am surprised. The shamblers killed some... Yeah, the shamblers straight up ripped the brain out of this Sangophage. I honestly thought that the Sangophages would survive here and I'd be able to strip their armor off, but nope. They tore the brain out. Got it. Sometime it'd be like that. Santos is like, I'm getting out of here. I don't know. I don't think so. No. Alright. There was... No, you're a baseliner too. So yeah, no survivors. And we're going to want to maybe clean this area up to gain access to this stuff. Possibly. Because it's like good raid material. There was another YouTube comment about mortar shells. So let me explain the mechanics. If, let's say, we launched incendiary mortar shells at this horde, as an example, the mortar shell would land and light maybe, let's say, 3 of them on fire. Everyone else in the horde would then rush our walls and shred the walls to nothing. It's why mortars are just not super effective for clearing out hordes of zombies, of shamblers, because as soon as you aggro one, you aggro all. And as you know, with their pathing, they don't care about going through traps. They're just going to break every wall that's in their way. So no, mortars are... IEDs might be effective if you have a turret draw a pack to it with IEDs around it, like I had mentioned before. You know, possibly a turret which is inside of a room so that the zombies that are that die around it, if they set on fire, won't resurrect. So having like turret pillboxes armed with fire IEDs could be a defensive way to automatically deal with shamblers. But mortars is an absolute not helpful solution, because all it will do is you'll hit like a few shamblers and then the other 40 will come to shred walls. So just let you know how that would play out. Maybe in the morning. Oh, Scorp, you're conscious. That's good. Maybe in the morning what I'll do is I'll have our group start gunning for this spot, because they're kind of spread out, so it would be easier for the shooters to sort of clear it. But I might leave Kadath out of it, only so that he can continue construction. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, a mortar could, like, maybe shell for corpses, but it's ultimately, as I said, just not that effective. It will cause more problems than solve, on average. It's actually one of the cool things I like about how RimWorld coded the Shamblers. They are, in terms of their combat mechanics, unique because of how they attack. They're a mix of attackers and, I guess, sappers? And because of that attack-sap mix, they aren't easily... yes, they're like mindless and not dangerous on their own, but because of their swarm mechanics and because of their like sap attack tactics, or whatever you want to call it, it's not really tactics, they're a pretty effective threat. So I think it was really clever what they ended up doing. Now, the only problem that we might have here is the raiders might turn as we approach. Which could pose a bit of a problem. I suppose we'll see. We're rounding them up, and I'll probably just caravan them all the stuff back for ease. And as you can see, I've been relying a lot less on Good so that she can preserve her armor and not get as wounded. There's only 3 left. And Rascal's down here, so one thing I can do once we're done picking stuff up is have Rascal just bioferrite burn corpses. Yep, they're starting to revive. Alright, let's try to caravan stuff back. So, good. All of you get added. And then Sun Tzu, I'm going to start loading you up with stuff. Alright, good. The things we want most, I'm going to grab. I could even potentially just, like, let them all resurrect here. Because they don't... The shamblers that are on the map tile that, like, aren't actively attacking us don't pose an immediate threat, necessarily. Sniper rifle would be nice to have. Our rascal, stand right here. And that should help reduce the corpse load. I'll try to clear them just because, like, fewer shamblers on... Oh, there's a living raccoon. That's definitely something to be hauled. Does anyone have the carry weight in their caravan? Sakura. No, Sakura doesn't. Rascal? No? Still too heavy? I'll just haul it back with, like, good or something. Revive... Oh, why aren't you firing? Wait, why is Rascal not... I don't really get why he was just not firing. Okay. We are... just about ready to head back to base. So Sloan, you go for it. Rascal and Sun Tzu go for it. As you can see, yeah, the initial corpses are coming back. There's not a lot of time that the game gives you. Alright, Sakura, load those shells up and go for it. And then good, haul that raccoon. So that's like the vast majority of the stuff worth anything to me in that siege party being pulled back home. And yeah, there's like a burning shambler, but like not a big deal. Nice. We even got a raccoon for it. Kadath. You were not involved in that purge party, so here is a task that you're very suited for. Yep, very suited for. So I wasn't actively looking what Kadath was doing. I was hoping that he was like repairing walls. I'm assuming that he was doing that the whole time. Oh, there's another one. Come on, just die. Oh my god. Flak armor, man. This is why you really don't want raiders coming back. Because the average shambler spawns poor. meaning that they don't have a lot of valuable stuff on them. Right, like the average shambler just doesn't, either they're naked or they have very little gear. Right? Raiders obviously come with like significant gear. And because they come with significant gear, they have much higher defensive stats than the average shambler, meaning that they're a lot more annoying to kill. Orders of magnitude more annoying. So that's why when we kill raiders, I want the raiders to die and to get burned. Because as shamblers, they're just harder to deal with. Okay, I see what's going on. So Kadath is like removing one floor and then building a bridge, or building the floor, the road. And okay, so I'll cancel that, so we can make more progress. And Sloan, maybe hit him with a work drive? Well, in the morning. Obsidian Panther, thank you for the resub. And Moxie too. Cheers. Sakura, let's do a convert on Scorp. 7%. Alright. Progress is being made. I'm going to cancel all the haul designations for chunks. We don't need to spend our time hauling chunks anymore. And now I'm removing the old wooden bridge and then replacing it with steel so it's not flammable. Or heavy. I guess technically steel bridges and heavy bridges are the same thing, but you get what's going on. Alright, Kadath, let's micromanage you. That's weird. I can't actually queue up Kadath to remove these things. I can't like I can't click them. Okay. So be it. And he is converted. Sweet. He's going to be a lot happier now. So I'm going to take that off of priority. I'm going to be building a sanctuary and mentoring Kadath first. I don't want to be mentoring too many people at once, so Kadath's going to be the first mentee. Can I not remove the... Oh, you know what I can't? Because we have power cables there. Okay. We'll remove the power cables and then put the steel bridges in. Oh, give a treat to me? Well, cheers. That explains why I couldn't prioritize it. What are you doing? Wouldn't it be a mood benefit? No, because if we put the Soul's sculpture down and it's disrespected, it's the same mood penalty. So missing Soul sculpture is a -4 and disrespecting the Soul sculpture is like a -4. See? I guess it makes the room prettier, so technically it's a benefit, but it's not really a mood benefit. All right, now that the bridges are done, Sloan hit Kadath with a work drive. And we're going to get our chancel up. So I intend to eventually fine floor this with marble, but for the sake of getting it done initially, I'm going to do wood. Because fine floor marble is going to take forever and a day, and wood won't. I'm also going to need to build up an enormous amount of marble for our grand altar, which is going to be no joke. It's going to be expensive. But it's worth doing. Keeps us happy. And it will make Kadath and anyone else that ever becomes mentored, like, much more powerful. How are these trees doing? Yeah, they're working. So I still don't have... Oh, okay. Everyone just went to sleep. I still don't have the gold that we need for the multi-analyzer, which is a bit of a hang-up. Most of the shamblers are coming sort of like north or westish. So I'm going to have Scorp lure the southeast group to the west and everyone else face the west. Fight in the light. So Sloan will go get that group too. Because one thing I'm aiming to do, if possible, is to drag them here and contain them. Close that door behind us. All right. Using our kill box for the first time. So now these shamblers have to kind of line up one at a time. Obviously, there's areas that they weren't lured. I get that. I'm actually sort of curious if there's time... Well, they're so focused on the walls. Maybe there's not. Yeah, I don't see Kadath being able to make it in time. Maybe. Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect timing. Just to slow them down. So the southern group sort of spread out along the walls, which is going to be ineffective to break breaching. And then these guys have to cross the river to even get to me. And then all of these corpses will not resurrect on their own because they're roofed and inside. Oh, here they come. No! Are you kidding me? There is a time and a place. This is nor neither. For real. You almost punched her leg off. Like, just stop. So they breached a hole. Ah, crud, didn't see that. Because of this hole in the wall, it will mean that things can respawn. In our base, because our base is no longer like walled up. But it's easy to patch a hole quick. And I think that's all of them. Minus some incapacitated down there. Cool. All right. Kadath. Let's see how effective a bioferrite burn will be. There we go. That's good coverage. Thank you for tuning in to Inquest of the Dead, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Inquisitors.